Welcome back to FS22 on Millstown. And I guess since we've had breakfast now, we need to come look for a contract. Well, there's a harvesting of sorghum contract on field 3. We'll accept that. And you might say I'm going to do a little cheating if you want to say that. That's fine, or whatever you want to call it. But I am going to give us just a little bit of money while going we're going to put up a government sign right quick. Uh, no, it's productions, generators. We're only going to put up one sign for a little bit. Just so we can. We're going to have to lease a combine and header. So we're going to need a little bit of money. Uh, which way is field 3? I may have to go to the large map for a second to see. Okay, it's up on the other side of the main farm. So, nose is starting to itch like I'm going to have to sneeze. I'm recording this on Saturday afternoon. Well, it's 15 minutes till 1 Central Time. So, it's afternoon still. That there's the field we plowed on a couple episodes ago. And see, we've got 185,000 right now. We're definitely going to need money for when I go to decorate the farm and expand out more. So that's the reason I put up the government sign. Because I'm And things are getting slow pickings on what is we can do for the to get money and stuff. So, well, they don't have one on sale, so we're gonna have to. We don't really need a large one. Uh, just because it's the cheapest, we are going to go with the Rostamash Nova 330 for this time. And let's see, we're going to lease it. And then we need to lease the header for it. Well, combinations. Okay. There's the header that we need. And we can bump up the speed some on there. So we'll do that and hit lease that. Okay, now we can back out and tab over to it. Oh, didn't mean to start the truck. I forgot we had that pickup down here. And it's like I said in the first video on the series, I'm not going to just be using one brand of equipment or anything. That way, it's not showing any favoritism to or anything. And matter of fact, I haven't even been on here since the last time I recorded on here, so I didn't know what jobs were going to be available. Uh, it's OBS showing 10 skip frames so far. Oh. It's gotta be because of all these trees. And stuff. I may have to come in and I'll take out the government sign, but I may have to come in and wind up taking some of the trees out. And of course, when I do that, I'll also slow time down as long as it's still daylight in game. Uh, didn't. Well, I guess this combine don't unfold. Huh. I thought it did, but apparently it don't. Well, oh, I hope everybody had a good weekend. It was a. It's been a cold weekend for us here in Missouri, and the current temperature is 40 degrees Fahrenheit. That's a kind of cool for this time of year for us. I think it got down to like 30 last night, if I remember right. Oh. And another reason I've put in the government sign is to so we can buy our own harvester soon. That way we don't have to keep on leasing equipment. And we'll get a medium size combine. We're not going to go very large at first. But since we're going to be needing our own stuff to eat, or it'd be nice to have our own stuff to when we go to harvest our field, at least own the harvester because headers are fairly cheap to lease. And stuff, so it just a way to try to save some money in the long run by owning our own equipment. I I may just leave the trees where they fall and just kind of clean them up like taking the limbs off of them, and for the ones that are hard for the computer to render, or hard for OBS to render, anyways. Oh my, we got full. And we didn't even make it one lap around the field. Oh, we got a couple of pallets of flour. And since I don't have crop destruction on, I am going to drive across the field. That way we don't have to go all the way around to unload. Oh, and I did wind up getting a one of the other states for ATS over the weekend, and I also wound up getting my account logged in to Worlds of Trucks so I can take external jobs now on it. I had to go in and change my password, and I changed it to something that should be easy for me to remember. Plus, I wrote it down in a couple of spots, and I put one of them in my file cabinet with some of the other passwords. Uh, so, and I told it to remember it. So when I logged in, so we may wind up being on uh, my a profile that I use for when I do convoys with people. And there's probably going to be a new link in the description of a gal that I've just started watching. She plays different types of games. She's got ATS, golf, um, uh, Euro Truck FS22, and she's also got a supermarket simulator, Chaos Gaming is what she goes by on YouTube. And I'd also like to say congratulations to Little Miss Brooks for reaching, I think it's 457 subscribers now. If I remember right from her video that she posted this morning, in real life morning, uh, uh, Saturday morning. Uh, the bad thing about harvesting from this view, especially doing sorghum, it's hard to tell where you've been and where you haven't been. I might have missed a little bit on that outside edge coming up the first time. But I figured it's an easier way to make it easier for the computer to be able to handle it, and that way it don't have to focus on the trees. My goodness, got full again. Almost straight across from where we were. Oh, shoot. Oh. And it's, what was I going to say now? I forgot. So it must not have been very important. I know I didn't go to bed very early last night, which is my fault. I should have gone to bed earlier than what I did. Anyways, I think it was midnight when I went to bed finally. And of course, then this morning, I didn't want to get up. And, oh, I see I got a message on Discord. I'll, I'll check that in a bit. Probably after we get full again. I can I can pull it up on my phone. Even though I've got Discord opened on the computer right now. That's the only reason I know I've got a message, because it's got a number 1 in the red dot. That may be a reply to a question I asked somebody in one of the Discord servers. I'm slowly getting in back into the Discord servers. That I still need to get an invite to a couple that I miss being in. And of course, one of them, I'm going to have a friend from Steam send me the invite code, because that's the only way I'll be able to get it back into that particular Discord. It's a Discord that I used for several of the convoys that I've been in. And none of them have their own server to that I used to do convoys with. And I would like to get back into recording some convoys for ATS instead of just doing single player stuff. Yeah, the single player stuff's okay once in a while, but of course it gets hard for me to think of enough stuff to talk about while recording. and everything. Oh, excuse me. I didn't mean to sneeze in everybody's ears. Oh, okay. Turn around because I believe I'm down at the other end of this field. I believe where. Well, yeah, there it is. It was just farther down than what I thought. Oh, well, we've gone 31 minutes, so I guess we're gonna get the. We're gonna just unload and I'll finish the contract on the next video. I'll wait until the combine's done emptying before I hit the end button. I hope everybody has a good rest of the week, and remember to check out the links in the description and everything, and I will be catching everybody on Wednesday, which is going to be the next episode of Farm Sim. And take care, have a good one, and I'll catch you later. Bye now.